This is the first of several videos for Talent Pathways. This video will be talking about talent in itself, defining it and describing it. There are many different assumptions of what talent is, such as raw ability, psychological determination, unique, unorthodox, genetics and natural physical attributes, potential, understanding, and gifted, to name a few. There are many different definitions of talent from various people such as Gagné, in which he says that it is the possession and use of untrained and spontaneously expressed natural abilities, called aptitudes or gifts, in at least one ability domain, to a degree that places that child among the top 10% of his or her age peers. He describes talent as untrained and natural dormant gifts in at least one specific ability, to an extent which places that child in the top 10% bracket of their age group. Another definition of talent by Baker, Cobley, and Schorer, which they're going to say is talent may, therefore, refer to the presence or absence of specific genetic markers that are important for success, or to acquire psychological skills that facilitate an athlete's navigation through the complex pathway of athlete development. They suggest that talent, or lack of it, so to speak, is largely based on your genetics. These two photos of professional footballers Jamie Vardy and Mario Balotelli are perfect examples of the differences between natural talent and hard work. When he was 16, Jamie Vardy was released from Sheffield United and nearly quit football altogether. But through hard work and dedication, just 4 years ago, he won the Conference League with Fleetwood Town, despite being there for only one season. 4 years later, he has won the Barclays Premier League with Leicester City and is competing to be the league's top goalscorer. Meanwhile, Balotelli quickly rose to prominence when he moved to Manchester City. He quickly made a name for himself for the wrong reasons, though, through reckless decisions in his personal life as well as in his sport. Through laziness, his career has suffered because of it. Despite the fact he's a proven goalscorer without even putting in as much effort the average footballer does, clubs don't want to keep a hold of him due to his long work effort, which is a shame due to his obvious natural ability. This shows that a mix of both natural ability and hard work is needed to succeed. Vardy's successes have come later in the stage of his career, as he is now 29, while Balotelli's were earlier. Referring back to Gagné through his differentiated model of giftedness and talent, he states that giftedness, equal to top 10%, is based off natural ability domains such as intellectual, creative, socio-affective, and sensory motor. And he states that talent, also the top 10%, is systematically developed skills, which includes fields, academics, arts, business, leisure, social action, sports, and technology. And there is a developmental progress that goes from giftedness to become talent, which is informal/formal learning and practicing. And for this developmental process, there are three catalysts. The first is chance or luck. The second is intrapersonal, which includes physical characteristics and handicaps, motivation, needs, interests, and values, volition, which is willpower, effort, and persistence, self-management, which is concentration, work habits, initiative, and scheduling, etc., and personality, temperament, traits, well-being, self-awareness, and esteem, adaptability. The last catalyst is environmental, which includes milieu, which is physical, cultural, social, and to do with family, etc. Persons, parents, teachers, peers, mentors, etc. Provisions, programs, activities and services, and events, encounters, awards, and accidents, etc. This is the process to go from giftedness to talent. For me personally, this picture, which is so simple yet perfectly shows how I envision talent. When I think of talent, the first thing that comes to mind is standing out from the crowd, the odd person out, so to speak. Though this may seem vague, I believe talent in terms of sport is when someone clearly stands out positively when compared to other athletes. There are many ways a person can stand out in any sport, though through my opinion, I believe you need an element of nature and nurture for talent. So I think it swings more to nurture out of the both, but only just, as I believe it is how you're guided by your family, friends and peers in terms of joining a sport early on.